Ben from my cycling coach, Dad Cyclist Diaries. So slowly but surely we are starting to build a little bit of routine and a little bit of duration with some of these rides. All really just zone 2 focused at the moment. Tempo work has started to come in a little bit just to build out the aerobic zone. However, a couple of days off, even if it's 4 or 5 days without doing any zone 2 work, then really still then feeling that top end tempo zone. So we're still a long way off from anywhere near where we were, but the good thing is we're getting back into a routine. For me, that's the most important thing. Routine with, when it comes to nutrition and training, certainly just finding a routine that you can incorporate into your life, but then you know that, okay, with the first week might be an adjustment. Might take a bit of time to obviously make that adjustment, but in my personal experience, I normally find after a week, 10 days, because you start to build that routine, the great thing about this is you then no longer have to really think about it, because it just does mean that a particular time of day that you train, the rides you're doing, but then also how you're eating around that, how you're fueling around that, how you're hydrating around that, the timing of when you're eating, what you're eating, it just all becomes so much more easier. Now that is, I know, a lot easier said than done. And I think the most important thing is, especially as a father, business owner, and all the other things that we have going on in life, you just make sure that, to start off with, in terms of maybe time commitment, it's a little bit less than maybe what you can do, because obviously a lot of things always come up and things can change from day to day. But if it's, it's the sort of minimum dose, if you like, that you can do whilst fitting it in with everything else, that is so much more important, as it allows that consistency to then start and happen, rather than trying to do too much to begin with and then just completely losing track and, as I say, maybe then having long period breaks just because things have got out of control, both with the training and nutrition, and then you're losing your way with it a little bit. So routine and build, and that's what I've been trying to do. So what it started off as 20 minutes, then it moved to half an hour, 45 minutes now and again, and now we're getting back into some hour rides. Yesterday I did the MCC group meet up on a Monday evening. Today in the morning managed to get on. I'm doing an hour again, just some zone 2, as I'm finding this is just so important. I just have to get the base, the aerobic system working before I can then start adding anything on top of that. And the system that I've developed over the years is building that aerobic system, then incorporating the tempo. Certainly after a prolonged period like I had off the bike, almost 3 months with little or no training at all. And when my daughter was in hospital for nearly 7 weeks, we were living in the hospital, I wasn't really training at all. So yeah, felt it, but we're getting back into it. That's the most important thing. Hope your training's going well. Hope you've had a good start to your autumn and winter. Keep up the great work. Certainly this time of year, consistency is king. There's a lot of people out there who are not doing anything. They're maybe just waiting now till January for things to start happening again. So if you're currently riding, exercising, staying on top of things, this is fantastic, because you're going to be in a great position come January, because you would have kept things going. So keep at it. Guys, thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. Speak to you soon.